Greetings and salutations. This is Azure Panda. I know the mic's a little off. The camera's off because I'm using my laptop for the most part. But still got a pretty good mic, so I'm going to use this. And today I want to talk about something. Now, if you can see at these pictures, I have a picture up of this girl. Now, if you don't know who she is, this is Senpai. And what I'm about to tell you about Senpai, it's going to shock you if you don't know. Now, if you can look at these pictures, obviously, this is a really cute girl. She's pretty cute. Almost looks like Aaliyah, which is crazy. Like a lighter version of Aaliyah. Aaliyah was pretty light anyway, but you get what I'm saying here. This is what's concerning about this. Just recently, I don't know if people know this or not, but the Me Too movement has made its way to the fighting game community, the gaming community for the most part. I mean, all over the gaming communities, plural. There's been a lot of sexual harassment cases. There's been a lot of taking advantage of people sexually, or I don't want to say the R word, but you get what I'm saying. And it's been going around pretty serious. Now, when I do my little closing part, I'm explaining to you why it's a good and bad thing. But today we're going to talk about her. Let's focus on her, which is not hard to do, if you get what I'm saying. For a long time, if you know me, you know I talk about her at many times before. I was like, yo, it's kind of crazy that someone like this is not partnered. Now, I found out some clips, watched her play Smash Brothers. She's really freaking good at the game. To the point she can place at a tournament, if need be, based on how the stakes go, who she's playing against. That's enough to let you know she's a respected person in the Smash community. People know who she is. I don't play Smash very much, but I know who she is, obviously. But that's what makes this even more concerning, because found out recently that she was in a relationship with a 14-year-old when she was 24. Now, judging by these pictures, how and why? Look at this. He was 14. Look at this. Really? You know what this tells you? You don't know jack about people. Now this is the part that's hilarious about this whole situation, because this is disgusting. There's no way around that. I saw some people up there posting up, hey, nice. Giving the dude props. Even in his twit logger, which if you have the stomach for this, you could read it. I'm going to summarize it as best as I can, so okay, it's a whole lot here. But people were actually praising him for what happened. Now, he did say it didn't mess with him psychologically as much as he expected it would. But it was uncomfortable for him in many situations. His words, not mine. Why would you ever shed light on this like it was a positive thing that he was taken advantage of? That's insane to me. Now, some people say, well, you're not really a guy. No, I am. 200% over here, ladies and gentlemen. But I do know that you have to be some type of predator to go after a person like this. That's 14. You're basically thrusting a child into the adult world. Of course, that's going to have psychological issues on the person. And chances are he probably has a few, and he just doesn't understand it yet. But I could never agree with something like this, man. It's just foul. And the reason why, because for a long time I was wondering why she wasn't partnered. Now, this is a different story altogether, and I'll be making a video of this, but something seems odd about Twitch that she's been part of it for probably about 5 or 6 years. not partnered. She had a decent following. But I noticed because she resembles black, chances are she didn't get that. Now, I'm not the type of person to use race issues, but if I see some inconsistencies, I'm going to point them out. And there are a lot of inconsistencies on Twitch's side when it comes to my people. And there's some people that probably know this. People that have been there for a long time. The only guy I know that is black, that is on the higher echelons of streaming, is Tryhard. But he's not really that high up. So, but that's for another story altogether. Let's stay focused on this. Now, she kind of told on herself after these allegations came out. Because naturally, when the allegations come out, people just be like, okay, it's the same thing that happened before. You know, I don't know if people know this, but this Me Too movement is a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. And I'll talk about that later. But right now, we need to speak about this. She kind of told on herself because she was the one pushing the Me Too movement. Ironic. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. She was actually pushing the Me Too movement. Then when allegations came about her under a Twitter profile, right, it said, speak up. I'm going to see if I can find that picture. It said, speak up, right?